Bean, I want to ask you this. Brittany asked, has there ever been a job you denied because of a particular reason? Junk Boss has taken on some wild jobs just because we want to attempt before accepting defeat. So is there any jobs that you just were like, no, can't do this?
I think she's asking you other ladies because
Oh,
she's wondering why the hell do I put them in this situation. She's one of my employees.
okay.
We do like bed bugs, roaches. We do every kind of crazy job out there. We get a little scared, but we don't turn much down, like ever.
Sarah, is there any jobs that you had to turn down?
To be honest, no. We take bed bug jobs. Those are actually my favorite. Are like the hoarder houses. That's like our specialty now. Is we love doing hoarder houses, and the grosser the better for me. I don't know. I enjoy it, but
Sarah,
we
how do you deal with the bed bugs? What do we have to do for that?
So we actually use like the full hazmat suit with the respirator. And I actually learned this trick from Matt and JoJo. You get a mask and you put the Vicks on it, and then you put the other mask on top because that helps to block the smells out. Because there's been a couple that I've walked into and I couldn't even open the door all the way, and the pungency of the smell just hits you in the face. So definitely that's a good tip. But for the bed bugs, if it's on mattresses and stuff, you get the mattress bags. They have them at like moving stores. I believe they have them at Harbor Freight has them. Home Depot has them. You just put the mattress in the bag. You can take it out like that. But in certain situations that we've been in, there's been like bed bugs all over the place. So even I've had full suit on and everything, and I still got bit. And as soon as I got home, I took everything off. You jump in the shower, put it as hot as you can. You throw all your stuff in the washing machine or just throw it away, and put it as hot as you can. And luckily, I haven't brought anything home, thank God. But, there could be that case one time where you actually do. So just protect yourself as best as you can. Wear gloves, wear the little booties, the whole suit, all of that.
Here's a question I have for all you guys. So when somebody calls for a mattress removal, now is it all right for me to ask if there's bed bugs, or is that kind of like rude to ask? Is that something that should be on my questions when they say they have a mattress to remove?
You can definitely ask it, but not necessarily that they're going to disclose it to you. But in most cases, you can see them. Like if you look in the cracks of the mattress, like the little folds and stuff, they're visible. They're not like so tiny that you can't see them. But I mean, if there's one or two bed bugs, you might not spot them. But if they had an infestation, you're definitely going to see them.
Now,
Yeah,
what do you charge as like, an upcharge on that? I guess like hazmat pay or whatever. What would that normal, upcharge for that, something like that be?
So I don't want to discuss pricing, but my hoarder loads are a lot heftier than most people's hoarder loads. And I've talked with Matt and JoJo about this. My full load price for a hoarder situation is like double of what my regular full load is. And then
Okay.
on top of that, I add on a hazmat fee, which is like $300. So you definitely get your money's worth with hoarder houses that have bed bugs or rat droppings or anything like that.
How many hoarder houses have you did over the last year?
I've only been in 10 months and I want to say I've done at least 25.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Phew,
That's a
jackpot.
lot.
Yeah, for real. Bean, how many have you dealt with hoarder houses?
um, within 5 years, it's been a lot. Like we've
Yeah.
done hundreds of porterhouses. I mean, yeah, we've done some like the junks all the way to the ceiling. Oops,
And
sorry.
how do you deal with bed bugs? Like do you
Yeah,
upcharge on those, obviously?
yeah, definitely. We upcharge a lot as well. It's a $20,000 minimum problem if you bring it home. I mean, you have to throw away everything. You start all over. I mean, because they go into carpet, clothing, anything material, So it's an expensive problem that we risk, and nobody else wants to do the job. So we definitely make sure that it's worth it, worth the risk of doing it, because we know, one day we could bring it home, but we try really hard not to. We also spray like DEET on us, and that's like the highest level you could get of mosquito spray. That really helps repel like roaches and fleas and bed bugs. So kills eggs and stuff that contact like your shoes. So even on quotes, like 1 of every 3 jobs that I go to is an infestation. Like where I live, everybody's houses are just infested. So it's like a really common issue. So even when I quote, I spray some DEET on the bottom of my shoe. I'll go in with booties. It just depends like on the vibe I get when I first open the door. But as soon as we open the door, we check for bugs. Like that's the first thing we do in every quote.
And Jojo, when you get home from after working on a bed bug job, what's the procedure to make sure that you're not bringing it in the house?
Yeah, we'll actually undress in the garage
Okay.
and then go in and take a shower. But I have not done the DEET before. So I learned something because I'm going to start doing that because that's a really, I mean, why not?
For fleas, I've had fleas come jump up on me. Like I'm a white girl and I turn black. Like that's how bad the flea infestations. They'll jump all over you, and you just see them all moving. But you spray DEET on you, you could get through a whole flea job without even one bite. So it really helps.
Yeah. We're starting. We started a hoarder job already, but we haven't hit the house yet. So maybe I'll do that. It's a hoarder job, as in it's a ton of stuff, like a lot of stuff. Like you walk into the house and it's above your head, just so much stuff. So we have to start at the door to even be able to like get in there and work. We did do a video where you can kind of see because Matt's climbing over stuff and we're kind of showing it. We haven't started the house yet, but we have started in the barn. And today it was removing a bunch of horse blankets that were just covered in, I think it's skunk poop and pee. That's how our day was today. That's what we were doing.
Sounds like a fun day.
Yeah.